Jyeṣṭhadeva was an astronomer-mathematician of the Kerala school of astronomy and mathematics founded by Sangamagrama Madhava. He is best known as the author of Jyeṣṭhadeva, a commentary in Malayalam of Tantrasamgraha by Nilakantha Somayaji. In Jyeṣṭhadeva, Jyeṣṭhadeva had given complete proofs and rationale of the statements in Tantrasamgraha. This was unusual for traditional Indian mathematicians of the time. An analysis of the mathematics content of Jyeṣṭhadeva has prompted some scholars to call it the first textbook of calculus. Jyeṣṭhadeva also authored Drk Karana, a treatise on astronomical observations. Life period of Jyeṣṭhadeva. There are a few references to Jyeṣṭhadeva scattered across several old manuscripts. From these manuscripts, one can deduce a few bare facts about the life of Jyeṣṭhadeva. He was a Nambudiri belonging to the Parangattu family born about the year 1500 CE. He was a pupil of Damodara and a younger contemporary of Nilakantha Somayaji. Jyeṣṭhadeva was a pupil of Jyeṣṭhadeva. In the concluding verse of his work titled Uparagakriyakrama, completed in 1592, Jyeṣṭhadeva has referred to Jyeṣṭhadeva as his aged benign teacher. From a few references in Dr. Karana, a work believed to be of Jyeṣṭhadeva, one may conclude that Jyeṣṭhadeva lived up to about 1610 CE. Parangattu, the family house at Jyeṣṭhadeva, still exists in the vicinity of Trikandiya in Alathia. There are also several legends connected with members of Parangattu family. Mathematical lineage. Little is known about the mathematical traditions in Kerala prior to Sangamagrama Madhava. Vattasari Paramasvara was a direct disciple of Madhava. Damodara was a son of Paramasvara. Nilakantha Somayaji and Jyeṣṭhadeva were pupils of Damodara. Jyeṣṭhadeva's pupil was Jyeṣṭhadeva and Melpatha Narayana Bhattathiri was Jyeṣṭhadava's student. Jyeṣṭhadeva's works. Jyeṣṭhadeva is known to have composed only two works, namely, Jyeṣṭhadeva and Dr. Karana. The former is commentary with rationalis of Tantrasamgraha of Nilakantha Somayaji and the latter is a treatise on astronomical computations. Three factors make Jyeṣṭhadeva unique in the history of the development of mathematical thinking in the Indian subcontinent. It is composed in the spoken language of the local people, namely, the Malayalam language. This is in contrast to the centuries-old Indian tradition of composing scholarly works in the Sanskrit language, which was the language of the learned. The work is in prose, again in contrast to the prevailing style of writing even technical manuals in verse. All the other notable works of the Kerala school are in verse. Most importantly, Jyeṣṭhadeva was composed intentionally as a manual of proofs. The very purpose of writing the book was to record in full detail the rationalis of the various results discovered by mathematicians, astronomers of the Kerala school, especially of Nilakantha Somayaji. This book is proof enough to establish that the concept of proof was not unknown to Indian mathematical traditions.